Joining us now, Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick. Governor, it's great to have you on. Your reaction to Matt Finn, his report, is that what you're seeing, sir? Is border crossings, are they now shifting to California? I mean, what does that mean for Democrat-run California?
Yeah, they are, Liz. And by the way, a tip of the hat, cowboy hat to both Matt Finn and Bill Melugin and the others. Your team has done a great job on the border. I was with Matt on Friday. I went down there to be with the troops and the National Guard. We didn't know what the Biden administration may or may not do. We wanted to stand with them. And we weren't going to, if they were going to cut the wire, we're going to replace it immediately. And they could cut all the wire they want. We have more wire than they have wire cutters. We want to put wire up across the entire border. It's working in that area, Liz. Before we put up our wire in those containers, there were 2,000 to 3,000 people a day crossing. And yesterday, I think there were 6. When I was there Friday, I don't think anyone crossed on Friday. And to be honest with you, we already were getting numbers the end of last week that Tucson, Arizona, California were getting some of the biggest hits that they've had. And look, we're going to do our job here. If they shift over to New Mexico, Arizona, and California, not that we wish that on those states, but our job is to protect Texas, and that's probably going to be the result of it. And it's all because Joe Biden and this administration is not protecting the border.
You know, it's interesting what you say, sir, because we've got a new poll from YouGov of nearly 41,000 voters. Half of Americans support a border wall, including pluralities of Black and Hispanic Americans, women, and independents. They say yes to a border wall. But President Biden says he's done all he can on the border. That's a direct quote. What do you think?
First of all, there's an old adage, when you think you've done all you can, there's more you can always do. But he hasn't done anything. Mayorkas hasn't done anything except lie to the public that the border's secure. We've had 8 million people come in. And I want you to put this in perspective, Liz, and your viewers. In December, we had over 300,000. We used to have about 435,000, 450,000 per year. So this is blown up under this administration because they took all of the initiatives, all the executive orders that President Trump put in place that worked, like Remain in Mexico was a big one, and got the Mexican government to cooperate with us. And Biden, it was like, if Trump did it, I'm going to do the opposite. And we're paying that price. Fentanyl is the #1 killer, as you know. We have, look, there are, of these millions that have come over, 8 million that we've apprehended. Remember, that's on the 28 crossings. That doesn't count all those that we don't see or the gotaways that we see but can't catch. So more than 8 million. But if you think about this, Liz, you've got gang members and drug dealers and rapists and terrorists, and you've got murderers, and you've got molesters and carjackers and kidnappers. They're all in that mix coming over here, creating chaos and crime, killing people on this side of the border, and people drowning or women being raped coming across. This is a disaster of death. Yeah. And it's all in the hands of Joe Biden.
And it's a lack of apprehension of what the countries south of the border are doing in releasing these individuals into the U.S. I mean, the Biden White House and Democrats, they've been blocking the House's Secure the Border Act. The House passed that bill. Reports that the Senate bill under consideration would force the Homeland Security to shut down the border if the daily average for migrant encounters reaches 5,000 over a 7-day period or hits 8,500 in a single day. We've seen 10,000 caravans hitting in one day, 10,000 people in a caravan. You know, under the Obama White House, 1,000 a day was considered catastrophic. This has gone askew badly.
And Liz, look, any Republican in the U.S. Senate that votes for that bill, their voters ought to take a long look at them the next time they're up for election. We should not be supporting a bill unless it's zero. Now, you'll never get it to total zero, but this idea of we're going to let 5,000 in a day and then shut it down, it proves 2 things. They're crazy to even submit that bill, and secondly, that means they can shut it down, right? Biden says, I'll shut it down after 5,000. That would still be almost 2 million a year. So, Liz, we're on it, and we're doing everything we can for Texas and America. Thank you, Liz.
Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, thanks for joining us tonight. We appreciate you coming on.